there's no strict timeline of your career. So I think the soft skills definitely help and the technical skills, but you can always learn the technical skills as you go. So definitely focus on the soft and
Looking back as I guess, a junior developer or interestingly graphic designer, slightly different route. What advice would you give to junior engineers now who may be coming out of university or even, I guess, an older engineer who may have had a career change and has gone through different coding challenges and workshops? What advice would you give them in starting out in terms of topics to kind of concentrate on? Would you look at particular skills or soft skills, technical skills?
yes, yeah, I definitely had a different kind of way into software engineering. I think it's definitely realize you're not just there to write code, you're there to solve solutions. So it's think of the bigger picture. Technical skills will get you a long way. But I do think the soft skills around the the soft skills to speak to the product owners, to speak to the people it's actually impacting are really beneficial. And probably now in the given state of the industry, with looking at the term going around currently of the product engineers, um, the soft skills definitely come in handy. And that would be kind of my definitely approach is also don't strict to the dead. There's no strict timeline of your career. So I think the soft skills definitely help and the technical skills, but you can always learn the technical skills as you go. So definitely focus on the soft and the actual overall know the product you're going into as well. So I think that's definitely a big thing. 'Cause sometimes people will they stick with say PHP or they stick with over Python and stuff like that, but it's know how to solve the issue and then write the code. But I think that's definitely something as a junior I did, and I know I try and get that through to some of the younger members of the team. It's that try and re realize what you're solving first, because sometimes it could just be a one line code of change, but you wouldn't know that unless you realize what you're trying to fix.
Yeah, good. Yeah, having that ability to problem solve, I guess, as well. And it's interesting that you cover soft skills because often we get approached by candidates who want advice for interviews, which is obviously the first line stepping into their careers as well.
Yeah.
A lot of them obviously may be really strong technically, but they've not had that experience working in an office environment for argument's sake in the real world. So those soft skills do definitely come into play. So no, great.
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting with the kind of the industry as well, with some of like Amazon and kind of a few of the other companies wanting to now switch back to getting everyone in the office. And I think, especially say some of the junior developers, especially if they're coming out of uni or they came out of uni during COVID, all they've ever known is working from home, where they probably don't have that quite soft skills. And if you were to be forced, as a developers are known to be quieter anyway, but if you're forced then to go into the office, it's going to really impact your workflow. And if you're not used to that soft skills, so it's definitely learning that part and finding that fine balance, really.
Okay, great. Thank you. And a good question I'm like to ask is, what technologies do you think are going to have the biggest impact in the next couple of years? And really not AI, but if you're using AI day to day, you can use that one.
So it's off the back, literally the first thing that comes to your head is definitely AI. For me and for our industry currently as Wagonex, AI is definitely, I think, the exciting part. As a software company, I know looking at how, say, the vehicle images are created, looking at how, as a dealer or a vehicle asset owner, I can use AI to my benefit to maybe scan the cars and check if there's any damage compared to how it was previously. So there's a lot of variations with AI that'll definitely impact, I think, the kind of the industry currently Wagon X is in. As a wider topic, I think as engineers, I don't think we should fear AI. I think there's a lot of interesting topics I see about on kind of LinkedIn and socials about is AI going to replace all developers? I don't think it ever will. They the AI only going to get better is only going to get better if the developers building it kind of and learning from itself. So I think that's a very exciting one. If I wasn't going to say I think a lot of the other kind of technologies at the minute, I think interestingly PHP is definitely going to be coming through. I think Laravel and now PHP 8.4 is now kind of bringing that. It's not a dead language. I'm very much a backer of PHP, and I've my kind of coding skill set's very varied, but the love of PHP is definitely there, and I think that's very exciting. And Laravel, I think from a technology platform perspective, is very exciting over the next few years with everything they're doing.
Good. Thank you. It's interesting you say when you covered the AI topic about engineers potentially being fearful of this. It was only earlier today, actually. I seen a job advert, and at the bottom of the job advert, it said that any candidates found to be using AI tools to apply will basically be discounted from the process away. So I guess already organizations are seeing AI creeping into certain processes, and we've discussed AI obviously within recruitment, and it's definitely got a place,
Yeah.
but they'll obviously replace the human aspect of things.
No, I th it's definitely got a place, and it's learning it and how you govern AI. I think it's the interesting one for any area that you can use it. Um, we do a lot with kind of credit checking and kind of identity verification. So there's a lot that AI can be used for, and it's just how you govern it. But I think from a developer point of view, AI can is going to be there to assist you, and it's just going to be there to help your workflow, streamline it to output. So as a company, I wouldn't fear it, but I would definitely be trying to look at how you can govern it and control it. Can we ever control AI? But it's definitely an interesting kind of topic, I think, around tech itself and fintech as a whole as well.
Yeah. Okay, great. No, thank you very much. All right. Well, thank you very much for answering the questions today. I'm sure everyone's going to be excited to see how it goes. And yeah, look forward to inviting you on to the next one. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you, Nathan.